Hi, I'm Debbie. Now just to recap what we've done in the last two lessons, we took out our bottle cutter from the box and we put it all together, we assembled it. We then showed you how to score the lines in a bottle so that we can then start breaking that bottle apart and come out with rings similar to this, so that we can use them to make jewellery or decorations, ornaments, sun catchers, pieces for your mosaic projects, anything that you like, all using recycled glass. So now we're going to demonstrate how we can actually break these rings out of this glass. And we have got 4 score marks in this bottle, and we're going to start with the bottom one first and work upwards. The reason for that is because we can use the neck of the bottle to hold, and obviously if we were to start breaking our bottle at this point, we're going to find it very difficult to hold on to the bottle to be able to break the other rings out. So it's always best to start at the bottom and work up. So we're going to first of all take the base of our bottle off, which can be used for something. You may want to turn it into a little dish or use it as part of another project that you're going to work on. So the safety first is that we must wear our safety glasses. Pop those on. Now our method, there are several methods for achieving this. One of them is the method with using a candle and just a block of ice. And that's the one that we're going to use today. Predominantly in all of our classroom work, that is the method we use. There are other methods out there, like the hot and cold water method, where you can dunk this into hot water and then into very cold water. That is another way of doing it. A lot of people have also heard of the method where you tie a piece of string around the bottle and you take that string off, soak it in some kerosene, put it back on and then light it. I have never done that myself, and I really find these other methods work a lot better, or work for me anyhow. So I don't need to do that. So the first thing we need to do is light our candle. This is just an ordinary candle that I bought from the supermarket. And we take our bottle. Now you need a little bit of patience with this. And what we do is we just roll the bottle around at the top of that flame. Of course, that's where most of the heat is on a flame. It's right at the very top. Now you will get a little bit of soot, can become a little bit messy, but don't worry about that. It's all gets washed off afterwards. So keep rolling it around there like that, just on that one piece. Don't move it across to your other score lines, otherwise you'll be here all day long. Just move these other things out of the way, keeping it there in the heat. Now I'm bringing across my piece of ice. Keep rolling it around there. We can go fast or slow, however we feel like doing it. But the important thing is to go from extreme heat to extreme cold. So if I turn my block of ice there so it's not going to roll around, and then I pop it on there and roll that over the ice, it will make a little indentation in it so that next time it is easier and the ice doesn't feel like it's going to roll away from us. So rubbing it on there and then back into the heat, because that's how this all works. It's from extreme heat and then extreme cold, because glass will definitely react to that process. So that's probably enough heat there. Give it a good roll. It's a good idea to just give it a little tug when you've cooled it down, because you really want it to come off in your hands, not to suddenly fall off onto the table. So always a good idea to give it a wee tug when it's sitting on the ice. Pop it back again into that flame as quick as we can. The idea is to just work quickly with this. You can hear a little pinging noise as you go through, which means that that glass is expanding, which is exactly what we want it to do. And I find that if you take your time with this process, you get a much neater break on your glass bottle than if you try and hurry the process. It still doesn't want to come away. And the first one usually is the hardest, because that glass at the bottom is going to be a little bit thicker than through the middle of the bottle. That's right, I'm not making excuses for this taking a wee while. It's I've done this enough times to know how frustrating the first piece can be. Wow, and it's done, and that is near on perfect. And I'm not going to rub my fingers around there to prove it, because the glass there will be very, very sharp. Obviously, if I wanted to leave that bottle as it is and turn that into a wine glass, all I need to do is get some sandpaper, put the sandpaper on the bench and hold that down there and rub that on the sandpaper to smooth that off. And wow, what an amazing wine glass that would be. Would take half a bottle to fill it, I think. So, there we have it. So, in the next session, we'll show you how to go through and do the next one so that we can actually extract a full ring. And then we'll also have lessons showing you what to do once it's in the ring form and what you can produce from that.